With Creature Commandos officially launching James Gunn's Gods and Monsters era, the DC Universe has already introduced one of its most unexpected fan favorites, G.I. Robot, the Nazi-slaying android with a heart of steel and surprising depth. Despite debuting in animation, DC Studios has made it clear that the boundaries between mediums are about to vanish. As Gunn himself confirmed, G.I. Robot will make the leap to live action, but the real question is, where will he appear first? The DCU's cross-media experiment. The defining trait of the new DCU is its seamless connectivity. Characters introduced in animation will also appear in live action, portrayed by the same actors. That means Sean Gunn, who voices G.I. Robot in Creature Commandos, will likely don the motion capture suit for the character's big-screen debut. While Creature Commandos ended with several character deaths, G.I. Robot was one of the few survivors. His upgraded design in the finale hinted that his story is just beginning, and that he could become a vital player in the DCU's growing world of heroes, monsters, and morally gray soldiers. Why Peacemaker Season 2 isn't the right fit? Fans immediately speculated that G.I. Robot would show up in Peacemaker Season 2, especially after the show's shocking twist involving a Nazi-dominated alternate reality. On paper, it seemed like the perfect setup for a Nazi-hunting android. However, James Gunn himself shot down that theory, clarifying that while G.I. Robot will indeed appear in live action, not necessarily when you think you're going to see him. Given that the alternate universe Peacemaker visits depicts a world where the Nazis won, G.I. Robot's absence makes sense. His mission, by design, would have failed in such a timeline. That said, Peacemaker's exploration of alternate dimensions still lays the groundwork for G.I. Robot to appear elsewhere, possibly even in a crossover that connects multiple DCU teams. The Sergeant Rock connection, the most logical entry point. Creature Commandos did more than introduce its ensemble. It also connected it to another iconic DC property, Sergeant Rock. In flashbacks, G.I. Robot fought alongside Rock and Easy Company during World War II, a nod to the character's long history in DC Comics. Interestingly, DC Studios had already been developing a Sergeant Rock film before Gunn's creative overhaul. The project reportedly attracted major talent, including director Luca Guadagnino, challengers Call Me By Your Name, and actors such as Daniel Craig and Colin Farrell were rumored for the title role. Gunn later revealed that the project was shelved due to script issues, though he didn't rule out revisiting it in the future. If Sergeant Rock gets revived under Gunn's DCU, it would be the perfect setting for G.I. Robot's live-action debut. The wartime context, shared history, and opportunity for emotional storytelling would give the character the spotlight he deserves, not just as a weapon, but as a symbol of humanity's resilience through machinery. Other strong contenders: Man of Tomorrow and Beyond. Of course, Sergeant Rock isn't the only option. The DCU's upcoming Man of Tomorrow, which Gunn has teased as a massive crossover event, rather than a traditional Superman sequel, could easily bring G.I. Robot into the fold. Given the film's rumored appearances from Peacemaker, Jon Stewart, and the Justice Gang, the inclusion of G.I. Robot or the Creature Commandos wouldn't be far-fetched. His ties to ARGUS make him a natural fit for any mission involving shadow ops, interdimensional threats, or morally complex heroes. There's also the possibility of a Metal Men project. Creature Commandos revealed G.I. Robot's connection to Dr. William Magnus, the genius who created both him and the Metal Men. A film or series centered on Magnus' creations could explore the blurred line between man and machine, a recurring theme in the DCU's more grounded storytelling. Why G.I. Robot matters for the DCU's future. Unlike the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the DCU is experimenting with genre diversity and tone from the very start. Creature Commandos balance war drama, dark humor, and horror. Superman promises to blend heart and mythic heroism, and projects like Waller and Lanterns will explore political and cosmic intrigue. G.I. Robot represents the franchise's willingness to embrace its stranger, pulpier roots. He's a relic of World War II and a reflection of humanity's darker impulses, a perfect figure for the morally gray, emotionally rich world Gunn is building. His transition to live action won't just be another cameo. It could serve as a litmus test for how well the DCU's animated and cinematic arms truly connect. Final thoughts. G.I. Robot's arrival in live-action feels inevitable and pivotal. Whether he appears alongside Sergeant Rock in a gritty war film or joins Superman and Peacemaker in a crossover event, his presence could become a defining moment for the new DC universe. As James Gunn continues to weave together animation, live-action, and myth, G.I. Robot might just become the unlikely bridge between the DCU's monstrous past and its heroic future.